go, boys! Blast everything you see! There!
Wait for my arrival. Did you find him?
Negative, sir. Sensors detect no trace of the target specimen.
Ah, damn. I want you to tear this place apart.
It seems like forever. Waited so long. I feel my pulse quickening, surging through me in jagged waves.
I am reborn!
You have awakened. I am Earth Mother, daughter of the Dark Light, and you are now child of the same, the Metakop. You have made a great sacrifice. You gave your life to save another, and for this have suffered much pain. Now, it is time to forget this torment. Now, you are reborn. This is the gift of the Metakop. But there are dark things still to come, and there is a face within the darkness. Its name is NeCrom. He is blinded by the darkness, and a day will come when you must challenge him. Until that day, you must learn the ways of the Metakop. The power is one, it has two forms. The Mara is the light, and is the source of your power. The Mang is the dark, and is the manifestation of your power. Your destiny lies in the balance between them. The crystal upon your brow is your bond with the Metakop. With it, you will see the Mara of the Dark Light, the life force itself, as it separates from a life in death. This Mara can be absorbed by your crystal, and will increase your own power. As you yourself are touched by the Dark Light, you will acquire new forms of the Mang. And with the crystal, you will control this Mang, and all these forms of your power. Remember always that yours is the gift of the Metakop.
There he is!
Something has gone terribly wrong. Your life is in great danger. We implanted an extraordinary crystal into your brain necessary to keep you alive, but others have learned of your crystal implant and want to destroy you. At this moment, our facility is under heavy attack. I fear that we may not survive the assault, but you must escape. Come to the main laboratory where
There's one of them!
They have found me!
Unit 5, I have a fix on the unauthorized power.
Thank Mother you still live. I was beginning to fear the worst. It was anticipated that the operation might alter or destroy part of your memory. This could not be avoided. Some things may be lost to you forever. I have many questions, but no time for answers. The main entry bay was sealed off to delay the assault, but they will soon overtake us. You must escape. Take my security door keycard and proceed to the control station. Contact me once you get there, and I will tell you what must be done. You must escape to the city. Below your current location is a passage which leads to the sewers. Cross the sewer bridge. You can follow the old transit tunnels into the city. Be cautious. Scattered survivors from the unholy wars have been known to seek refuge there. In the city is someone who can help you. His name is Cat. Mantra Dexter Cat. He is a most unusual specimen. One of the exotics created by SARCorp. It was he who provided the crystal and saved your life. May Mother help you. Find Cat before they destroy us all.
Look what just crawled up out of the sewers.
It don't look like no glue to me. Life in the city is hell these days. Can't tell the players from the corpses. The corporate wars has seen to that. First it was just the corporations making war. Then the cops started fighting. Then the rebels striking back from the DMZ. Now NeCrom's army is taking on all of them. And it looks like they're winning. I hear the Metacops are changing sides, trying to stop NeCrom. They probably didn't like his offer, to die willingly or to be killed. The word is NeCrom's men are looking for you. Hell, NeCrom himself is looking for you. I saw him once. One bad show. But any enemy of NeCrom is a friend of mine. You can call me Rook. You shouldn't hang out here too long. When it comes to obvious, you're streaking neon, if you know what I mean. It's me, Rook. You're getting quite a play on the Plex News. They say you're armed and dangerous. Who isn't these days? Except they don't let us have guns in here. We're slum folk, as the corps like to call us. They keep us locked up, like some kind of prison. Maybe you should think about making a play over at the arena. It's the only way out of this stinkhole, dead or alive. Me, I'll probably never leave the city. Too much in my blood, I guess. But you, I bet you'd stand a chance. Yeah, I might just put some dango on you to take Mongo down. He's got the beat there, him and his clones. I've heard that a few actually made it past him, but it's probably just hype on the Plex to get new blood from time to time. Ah, life in the city. What a hellhole.
Ripperdome Arena, step right up. Be the next lucky winner. All you need is $2,000 to play. You too can be gladiator for a day. Decided to try your luck in the Ripperdome, eh? Yes, sir. You look like a real winner to me. That'll be 2,000 sharp and crisp. Don't hurt yourself on the way in. Gladiators, to your gate. Let the game begin! Man, Mongo food.
Don't shoot. I recognize you. You're the guy whose picture is all over the Plex. NeCrom's army is invading the city, killing everyone. They're looking for you. The Plex says that you're some kind of special cyber op. There must be some heavy wire in you for NeCrom to send out an invasion force like this. We sure could use your help. NeCrom's attack caught us by surprise. His men stormed police headquarters first, took control of Sky Patrol. The bastards ejected the pilots in midair. They're guiding the ships from the remote complex at HQ, and the Metabots have been turned into killing machines. Most of my men are being held prisoner at headquarters. The rest of us are still fighting. We've got to infiltrate Meta Station. Disable the remote center to cripple the patrol ships. Shut down the damn robots. And then hope to hell there's enough men left to push NeCrom's army back out of the city. In other words, you need a miracle.
Stop! Civilians, watch out for snipers on the rooftops.
Stop. You are under arrest. Stop.
You're under arrest!
You'll never take me alive, you bastard. Oh, wait a minute. Aren't you the one they've been looking for? I thought you were one of them. Lana put the word out to all the girls to be on the lookout for you. Her boy toy is part of the underground. They're trying to find you before rot-faced NeCrom does. You must be pretty important to them. Go see Lana. She hangs over at Bliss. Tell her Stacy found you. She'll owe me. Now, I'd better get out of here before they find me with you.
Attention all citizens. This is NeCrom. I am declaring a state of martial law until the rebellion which threatens our city has been crushed. All citizens are to remain indoors while my men take care of any resistance. Peace and order will soon be restored. I repeat, all citizens are to remain indoors.
The enigmatic corporate warlord known as NeCrom has ordered his troops to take control of the city. In justification of this action, NeCrom has issued a public statement which suggests there is evidence linking the Metapolice with an underground rebellion in a plot to overthrow local corporate authorities. MNN has just learned that NeCrom's forces are now in control of Metapolice headquarters and have declared a state of martial law. Stay tuned for further developments.
All citizens are to remain indoors while my men take care of any resistance. All citizens are to remain indoors.
You're getting a pretty big reputation around here, you know.
It's him.
Shut up, Maxie. I need to talk with him.
He's cute.
Shut up, Maxie, and let me talk.
Hey, handsome. You're cute.
Shut up, Maxie.
Okay. But he's still cute.
Listen carefully. The underground has been trying to find you. They don't want to hurt you. They're trying to help you. Lance, he's a friend of mine. He came to the city to find you. He said to mention a name, Cat. Maybe it means something to you. Lance said it was important to find you, but there's a problem. The Metas caught him just before all hell broke loose. I told him to stay off the streets. Sweet mother. Lance, please. If you can find him, I'll do anything. I'm sorry, it's just never mind it. It's not important right now. The cops took him inside Meta Station. He might still be safe, but they've blocked off the station. You'll never get past the barricades.
Say, Lana, word is that some of the Metas were planning a rendezvous over at the park. I think they were going to convince Pond to let them use his old patrol ship and fly past the barricades to attack the station.
That's it! Pond's ship! You could use the ship to get inside the station. They're meeting in the park. Maybe it's not too late.
By the way, handsome, Lance isn't just her friend. He's her husband.
Oh, Maxie.
Peace and order will soon be restored. I repeat,
Somebody talked. We were ambushed. The ship. You've got to meet with Pawn inside Parkview at the Nex. You'll need my security pass. Take it. Save my men at station.
Need a lift? I was expecting a Meta. Sent you to do their dirty work, huh? I suppose they just couldn't trust old Pawn. Well, this NeCrom thing is getting out of hand. Bad for business. Very bad. Me and the Metas, we have our different perspectives about things. But now, well, business comes first. And this citywide invasion thing is cutting into my profits. Not to mention jeopardizing the good health of my clientele. Yeah, I'll lend you the ship if it'll help get things back to normal. But try to treat her right. I just had her upgraded. Gremlin blaster packs, carbonized armor plating, all the latest. I'll think of a way you can repay me later. Let's see what's left when you bring her back. That is, if you bring her back. Yeah, I figure you're gonna owe me, one way or another, Cyberboy.
of here.
I don't know who you are, but thanks. I didn't think I would get out of here alive. Most of our men were put in maximum security. A few of us were brought here to the holding cells for target practice. The bastards. I overheard them say the captain was being held upstairs. He might know a way to breach maximum security. There's a control station down the hall from here. The access code is D3D1. You'll need it. Meanwhile, it's time for me to repay some of these creeps.
Neutralize.
Well done, soldier. I don't know how you managed to get in here, but good thing you did. I'm Captain Coldlaw. NeCrom's attack caught us by surprise. Great mother, our own Metabots fought against us. Most of my men are locked up in maximum security. Without them, we don't stand a chance of beating NeCrom's forces. The prison's been sealed off from the inside, and the area around it flooded with acid toxins to prevent anyone from escaping. The only way in is through the jump jet training gauntlet. We keep the jump jets downstairs in the Armory Comtrix, near Main Bay Control Station. But it's bound to be crawling with Metabots. They've been reprogrammed to shoot damn near anything. And stay clear of the Geno kennels. Our Genos are specially bred for their viciousness, great for keeping out intruders, but they can shred you in a heartbeat. You don't want to be messing with those Genos.
There he is! Hit the alarm! You idiot! That was the wrong...
Let us out and we'll even the odds.
Hey, you're the one Cat set me to find. You to get out.
You! Drop your... You! Drop your weapon!
What a twist. I was supposed to find you. I'm Lance. Cat heard that you were out and turning into a one-man army. Said you've surpassed anything he ever expected. In time, he thinks you could even defeat NeCrom. But NeCrom has more experience with his crystal. They say he once leveled an entire battlefield of men with one sweep of his hands, and each day he grows more and more powerful. Makes you wonder what these crystals are capable of. NeCrom must be stopped, and stopped now. SARCorp is putting together something that might help us. Some device called a democron. I don't know what it does, but Cat says it's critically important. Unfortunately, he never got a description of what it would look like. With your Darklight powers, you're probably our only hope of getting into SARCorp and finding the gizmo. There's a high-level security card planted in one of the offices. Cat seemed to think we'd know which one, and mentioned a hidden switch behind the desk to get the card. If for some reason you can't get the democron, activate the auto-destruct unit at the core of SARCorp. Cat says that destroying the SARCorp labs might slow down whatever NeCrom is planning. One more thing. There's a girl in the city. She's a friend of mine. Her name is Lana. You can find her at Bliss. I'll meet you there, but there's something I need to do first while I'm inside Meta Station. If for some reason I don't make it back, tell her Lance was thinking about her.
Thanks. Now all we gotta do is open the maximum security gate and we're home free. The clearance code is BDE4.
Lover boy.
Oh, you just missed him. Lance, I mean, how can I ever thank you? If it weren't for you, I don't know what. but he's safe. Oh, he left instructions for you. He said he'd contact you later, but something came up and he had to get back to his outpost right away. The important thing is for us to get you into SARCorp. He said it would be up to you after that. SARCorp is pretty tough to crack, but I know a girl who thinks she can get you in. She works at Liberty's. It's an exclusive club, so we had to fake a membership card for you. Try not to look suspicious when you show it, and make it quick. As for Vanny, I'd be cautious if I were you. Liberty's has a reputation for girls that will do anything if the dango is right. And remember, there's a price on your head. Me and Maxie have to disappear for a while.
Lana, I could stay here just in case.
No, Maxie. Lance told both of us to clear out of here.
Sorry, handsome. Maybe some other time.
We got you. I'll bet you weren't expecting this.
So much for low profile. Next time, why don't you just blow a hole through the wall? You'd be less conspicuous. Good thing no one around here has enough brain cells left to give a damn about one more freak. I'm Vanny. Lana said you'd be coming. I found someone who says he can get you into SARCorp. He's the nervous type, so don't take all night to show up. He'll meet you over at the exec plaza. He wants 5,000 dango. Go on and do whatever you've got to do over there. Then come back to see me. Vanny will be waiting. And if you're lucky, maybe Vanny will open up her secret little box for you.
It's about damn time. You guys got nothing better to do than to stand around in the dark all night? Some bad rash is going down over at SARCorp. Word is the Supreme Director himself is missing. Something twisted is going on in there, I tell you. I think it's that new breed of exotic, the Slithers. The word is that they ain't human. At least the other exotics got some human in them, but these new ones, I don't know. And I don't think I want to know. Did you bring the cash? Good. Here's the key card. It's for the elevator access on the second floor. Say, you look kind of familiar. Can't see too well in the dark with my shades on. Holy high-rolling mother! It's, I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. Just remember that we never met.
Stop. You are under arrest.
These discs are being made as an official record of events. Should any harm befall me, as it did my predecessor, the late Cuevas Ducar, I, Montredextercat, Director of Research for SARCorp, have uncovered the single greatest threat to our planet since the dawn of mankind. Anyone viewing the contents of these discs does so at risk of grave peril. 19 years ago, a specially designed spacecraft was launched on a top-secret mission, directed and funded by SARCorp. The ship was equipped with 6 neutronic robots, type QVX-2, at that time the most sophisticated ever created. The purpose of this mission was to investigate an anomalous signal in deep space. This signal had been detected by an ultra-wave sensor SARCorp was testing for use in long-range interspatial communications technology. The signal was unnatural in occurrence, repetition, and pattern. After an extensive investigation, it was determined that the signal was not of terrestrial origin. This left but one possible explanation. The signal was a beacon deliberately generated by a non-terrestrial intelligence. The mission to investigate the beacon was directed by the acting director of research, Cuevas Ducar. Shortly after the return of the spacecraft, an explosion rocked the SARCorp complex, and the entire research team was killed along with Quavis. The Plex reported the deaths as a tragic lab accident. Although still a youth at the time, I was selected by the Supreme Director as the eventual successor to Quavis, and was groomed by SARCorp accordingly. 16 years would pass before I stumbled upon a secret journal recorded by Quavis, which led me to initiate my own undercover investigation of this mission. Over the following months, I began to piece together the parts of the puzzle, and discovered the real secret Quavis had died for. First contact with an alien intelligence had been made. SARCorp held exclusive knowledge of the encounter, and the Supreme Director of SARCorp was intent on keeping it that way. Quavis, on the other hand, wanted to make public his dramatic discovery of the alien civilization. SARCorp silenced him. The loss of Quavis was a sacrifice the Supreme Director was willing to make for the advantage of being the sole contact with the aliens, the representative for all of planet Earth. At that time, however, not even the Supreme Director himself suspected what the alien beings were planning. I have uncovered a few details about the aliens and their civilization. They refer to themselves as the Shri Fang. Their species has evolved over a period of 9 million years from an extremely complex class of DNA. They are highly intelligent and perceptive, as would be expected of any species derived from such complex genetic patterns. Their DNA shares some primitive sequence codes with certain species of life that have evolved on Earth. However, there is a remarkable sequence of DNA code which shares no pattern with anything found on Earth. This unique genetic code seems to give the Shri Fang a sense or faculty unlike anything experienced by any form of life as we know it. This sense is a receptor and permutator for a type of energy we knew nothing about. A self-contained psilokinetic charge, transparent to human perception. There is no word for this unique form of energy in our language, and the descriptions given by the Shri Fang are vague, comprised of two related but contradictory terms. For simple classification, I will call this energy the dark light phenomenon. The Shri Fang insist that the dark light energy permeates everything throughout the cosmos, and by definition, they distinguish and recognize life itself as being any form of matter which acts as a conduit for this energy. They have indicated that we also are carriers and transformers of this dark light energy, but lack the necessary physical organs to perceive it directly. While there is no specific organ in their bodies which would account for their ability to sense and manipulate the dark light, the Shri Fang brain and nervous system nonetheless display unaccountable differences from our own. They can see the dark light, as we see by detecting photons with our eyes, which our brains interpret as visual images. And they can speak it, as we speak with vocal cords, producing vibrating sound waves, which the receptors in our ears detect, and our brains interpret as sound. That is, we hear. These descriptions are meant as figurative examples only. As for the Shri Fang, it is not a matter of seeing and speaking. Rather, it is another type of sensory manipulation altogether. Since we do not possess this sense, we will likely remain forever blind to the existence of this mysterious force. It would be as if we attempted to visibly distinguish the color black while standing in absolute darkness, or tried to hear the scent of a rose. It is remarkable that this unknown energy is in fact the key to life and death as we know it. According to the Shri Fang, this energy is the divine spark, the breath of life in all organic matter. What remains a mystery is why the Shri Fang insist upon referring to this energy as two connected but contradicting forces. From our perspective, the contradicting forces cancel each other out and leave the net result of nothing at all. The Supreme Director provided the Shri Fang with a secluded facility, a base of operations here on Earth. The Director's plan was to keep the extraterrestrial origin of the Shri Fang from becoming public knowledge. In this, he succeeded, though the Shri Fang themselves made little or no attempt to conceal themselves from those who chanced upon their remote facility. In fact, the Shri Fang welcomed any and all who came in contact with them. Most of those who ventured in never left. Those who did told tales of a new breed of exotic. No word of aliens ever came to light. In exchange for their accommodations, the Shry-Fang revealed knowledge about the Darklight to anyone who would listen. The Supreme Director took a very personal interest. In retrospect, this appears to account for the sudden revival of mystical cults which grew in popularity during the last decade and which still thrive today, as well as the incredible tales of new prophets which spread at the time and today are generally dismissed as fiction. 8 months ago, I discovered that SARCorp was not under human control and had not been for some time. My first inkling came when it occurred to me that the Supreme Director had not been seen in person for quite some time. Only indirect memos, purportedly sent by him on the SARCorp net. On a hunch, I infiltrated one of the protected labs where he had been experimenting prior to his disappearance, and I discovered something I was not prepared to find. His corpse. He was immersed within the stagnant fluids of a specially modified biogen tube. The readouts were unmistakable. He was quite dead. Whether he experimented on himself and failed, or was the unsuspecting victim of some unknown plot, it nonetheless pointed to one inevitable conclusion. Someone else had been directing operations of the company since the time of his demise. A hiss outside the laboratory door alerted me to the presence of others. Silently slipping out of the chamber before I was discovered, I paused long enough to observe several of the Shry-Fang enter the lab. I was shocked at the thought that the Supreme Director had managed to conceal their existence within these walls, and wondered how long they had been here. Perhaps since the death of Cuevas. Shortly thereafter, I risked another visit to the laboratory tomb of the Director, only to discover that all traces of his body and his experiments had vanished. I wondered if perhaps my earlier escapade inside the lab had been detected. Determined to learn all I could, I said nothing to anyone and proceeded with my own clandestine investigation. I was not sure where the investigation would lead. Now, there can be no doubt. I have seen him. The Supreme Director lives again, an abomination of his own incredible experimentations. By the incomparable power of the Darklight, he has risen from the dead. It is he that is called NeCrom. Once human, now a living cadaver bereft of soul. I am beginning to understand how all the pieces fit together. And at the heart of it loomed the Shry-Fang. Had they confronted Earth directly, we might have united against them. So they created a visible enemy, NeCrom, one of our own kind, to engage and challenge us from within, while they, the real invaders, continue to infiltrate and wage their secret war from without. The Shry-Fang are mortal. They can perish as all flesh, but their damnable Darklight power makes them a foe whose ultimate capabilities remain far beyond our comprehension. It is imperative that I unlock the secrets of the Darklight before it is too late. The time has come for me to act. With the assistance of a few whom I most trust, we have successfully infiltrated the grid protecting the Shry-Fang Matrix, deep within the SARCorp net. From the Matrix, we hope to obtain the records and journals of the Darklight experiments conducted by the Supreme Director. I have codenamed our mission Black Sun. The Supreme Director himself, the entity NeCrom, serves as living proof that it is possible for humans to gain some cognizance and control of the Darklight. Acting with benefit of the Shry-Fang's knowledge, the Director had theorized that a crystalline membrane could serve as the conduit, a living neural link with the Darklight. But the level of technology on Earth is at present insufficient to produce such a crystalline ventricle. Still, I saw such a crystal on the forehead of NeCrom, and it was clear to me that the Shry-Fang had created one. In addition to the crystal on the forehead of NeCrom, I have learned that a second crystal exists. It is my intention to pirate this second crystal from the Shry-Fang before they can make use of it. If we are successful, we will attempt to reproduce the Supreme Director's experiments, and ourselves implant a prepared subject with the Darklight crystal. Should we fail, may the gods have mercy upon us all.
I have been watching you. We of the Shry-Fang find your progress with the Metacop.
Interesting. Yes, I can see the man Ra within you. The NeCrom does not have this young fire. Perhaps that is why he moves beyond our control. But you, I sense you have come for the Dhammaragan. It is not for you. You must not be allowed to continue.
Core meltdown. T-minus now available. Minutes. Core meltdown. T-minus 5 minutes.
Hi, lover boy. Vanny's been looking forward to keeping her promise all night. Looks like we have to postpone our little engagement for the moment. Han wants to see you right away. He says it's time to repay a debt. And we wouldn't want to keep the pawn waiting, now would we?
It seems you have some important friends that want me to get you out of the city. You can keep the ship with my compliments. What's left of her, anyway. I made all necessary arrangements. There's an air convoy waiting to escort you into the DMZ. A Sky Patrol convoy. You leave immediately. Just south of Metacop Station is a small landing area above the arena tunnel. Someone there will open the air access for you. From there, it'll be a pizza pie.
Scum!
Control the world.
Hey, it's me, Lance. Run into any trouble? I've been waiting for you, by the way. I never really had a chance to thank you. Lana and I, well, we appreciate what you did for us. NeCrom's men are planning something big. Head for the outpost, stay to the right. Keep your eye out for a high pass through the mountains. You can follow it to the fort. I'm going back to the city to make sure Lana's okay.
Bring your squad up on the far side!
Right, we'll box them in.
We're in trouble. They're bringing out the tanks. All light fire is useless against their armor. Only rockets and grenades can stop the tanks.
We're done for. We took too many casualties out there. NeCrom's men will be back soon. And when they return, there won't be any stopping them. Cat's given the order to abandon the outpost, but we can't run forever.
It's good to see you. When I heard you had volunteered for the mission at SARCorp to find the Dhammaragan, I was afraid it would prove too dangerous. I'm pleased to see I was wrong. The Dhammaragan is a special neutralizer for the Darklight. The Fang built it with one purpose in mind: to destroy you. Instead, they've created the one weapon which can defeat NeCrom. NeCrom and his men are positioned in a base north of here, in the ruins of an old town, abandoned since the Unholy Wars. From there, they've been supplying the invasion of the city. The base is too well fortified for us to launch a massive attack. But where an army would fail, one man might succeed. I'm hoping you are that one man. The old highway route is little more than rubble, but you should be able to follow it through the mountains. Once you find NeCrom, activate the Dhammaragan. It should render his Darklight crystal powerless. The Damocron might not be powerful enough to stop the Shry-Fang, but their fear of it could prove sufficient to send them scurrying back to their own world. If all goes as planned, my men and I will move in and secure the base. Remember, I'm counting on you to stop him. We all are, CyberMage.
Control the
Die, scum!
I see that my plan has worked. I knew that it would. Your puny mortal mind is no match for me. It was only a matter of time before my men flushed you out. As the moth is drawn to the flame, I have brought you to me. To your credit, only you stand to challenge me. All the rest are cowards. While you, on the other hand, are merely a fool. Don't you realize I am invincible? I am NeCrom. Ah! What's this? Weapon! I had not anticipated this. I sense the Shry-Fang have played a hand in this. Very well. You may have won the day, but the war is not yet over. My men will serve to keep you busy while I retreat for the moment. The next time we meet will bring your doom, CyberMage. Damn! NeCrom must have a hidden lair in the mountains. I should have suspected as much. The Damocron must have overloaded. It was supposed to destroy him. Now he'll be prepared for us. At least we've taken control of the base. That should put a stop to his plans for the moment. Still, this doesn't look good. Beyond these mountains lies the Unholy Zone. That's where the secret Shry-Fang facility used to be located. My men and I can't go into the Unholy Zone. The risk of infection from deadly virotoxins is too great. But neither NeCrom nor the Shry-Fang seem affected by it. I recall that the Supreme Director made notes about some survivors who were taken in by the Shry-Fang. The Darklight must give them some kind of immunity. It should protect you as well. I wish I could be more assuring, but you are the only one who can follow NeCrom. Below this town are the old subway tunnels. They lead directly underneath the mountains, into the heart of the Unholy Zone. Stay on the tracks. There's no telling what might be down there.
Come to warn you. I am Earth Mother, daughter of the Dark Light. But there is another. She is to me as Mang is to Mara, as dark is to light. We are bonded together, sisters of the Mara Takmang. As I am the light which surrounds you, she is the darkness which envelops NeCrom, and she craves the Darklight crystal upon your brow. It is the means for her to destroy the bond between us. To do so would be darkness unleashed. You cannot destroy her, as the Darklight cannot harm me. But you must not let her destroy you. Beware of her power. She will try to entice you, but you must not listen to the voice of darkness. Remember, it is the Darklight crystal she covets.
Well. We meet at last. I am Fire Mother, and the power of the Drakmang is mine to command. join me, and together we shall vanquish NeCrom. I have taught him well, though there is no fire within his breast, only the cold black blood of death frozen in his veins. He has learned to master the dark, the all-powerful Mang. But he is ugly. Each day his flesh turns to rot, and he is only sustained by the power of the Drakmang. But you, you have the fire within you, the Manra. You are what Fire Mother craves. Join me, and I shall give you power beyond your dreams. But wait, I see hesitation in your eyes. I feel suspicion in your heart. Perhaps I must prove myself a worthy mistress. Prepare yourself, young warrior of the dark light. Prepare to feel the power of the Drakmang. You tremble before the power of the Fire Mother! You know that the dark can consume the light! Do you not see that it is the Drakmang you seek? Do you not realize that it is the Fire Mother you desire? Oh, we shall meet again.
Ashes to ashes.
NeCrom waits for you in the Well of Darkness. He knows that you are driven to find him. He knows because he is the dark and you are the light. And the two are forevermore bound to each other. Do you yet see that we are also bound to each other? That is why I long for you and cannot destroy you. Beware of the fire of the Drakmang. It sustains NeCrom and makes him invincible, and it will extinguish the Manra within you.
Such a confusion within him. The Maratak wages war within his mind. Why does the human not see? The NeCrom is a mistake, an accident beyond our control. We never intended to unleash such a creation upon his kind. He does not see we have been trying to stop the NeCrom. But wait, I think she is nearby. Let us try to explain once more. Master of the Dark Light, we have tried to teach your kind about the Maratak, but the NeCrom has deceived us. We were building an instrument to stop him. The Maragon which you took from us. It was not yet complete. It was the only way to destroy his crystal of the dark light power. Now we have no way to overcome him. The crystal gives him greater control of the dark light than even our own. We have created a Dagora, a monster. Your power of the Maratak may vanquish him. He is here, in the Well of Darkness. I wait for you.
Beware of the fire of the Drakmang. It sustains NeCrom and makes him invincible, and it will extinguish the Manra within you.
You have come to me at last. This time, you will not come so easily. The crystal you are getting is not intended for you. I will correct that mistake. They know that you have interfered with my plans for the last time. It is only a momentary setback. I see it all so clearly. I am a god. I have risen from the dead. You've done well, CyberMage. NeCrom has been defeated. The Sry Fang were trying to stop him all along. He was just an experiment gone awry.
Now that the NeCrom is no longer a threat, we can help you rebuild your world. Yes, we will help you repair the damage that we inadvertently caused. We will have to make sure that this does not happen again.
Your powers of the Darklight can help us see that it doesn't.
We have destroyed the NeCrom's experiments. All knowledge of how the crystals were made has been lost. There will never be another one.
You alone now wield the power of the Darklight Crystal. You will have to be cautious. The Sry Fang are afraid of you. They remember what happened with NeCrom and fear the same thing might happen with you. They say it is the way of the Maratak man. They say the light cannot exist without the dark, and that one day the darkness will rise again.
NeCrom's crystal.
Sorry, my dear sister, but you'll have to get your own.